had mentioned that it is, my box is over there, but it is Cyber Monday right now. And I looked at our toy guide and saw that many of the toys will be featured and on sale, and we're on sale for Black Friday. But there's one today that has a substantial savings if you get it today, and that's Osmo. And we love Osmo. If you're not familiar with Osmo and what their products are, let me just tell you, this is really amazing. If you love toys, then you know that I've always said, why don't we make educational things fun, right? Why can't it be both, right? And you know that there are a bunch of toy companies, some of whom are featured in our toy guide, like Leapfrog and VTech and Play School, that really are good at that early educational toy experience. And VTech and Leapfrog kind of made it leap into the technology stuff. But I'll tell you what, Osmo does the older stuff in a way that nobody else has found a way to do, because it's fun to have our kids touch buttons and have it do electronically, but then eventually our kids get into tablets, because we love our tablets, we love our smartphones, which are like a form of tablets. They get into those. So Osmo has perfected how to turn your tablet, whether it's a Fire tablet or it's an iPad tablet, into an amazing educational experience. Now, I was not a math kid. I was a tell the story kid. I was the experiential kid. I didn't really get math. Math is still hard for me. And I said this the other day, that if I'd had this, I don't know, maybe I would have been an astronaut. I just don't even know. So this is amazing. Now there's a whole new line this year. They've had a whole creative thing with Osmo that you could do things with, and their creativity packs. There's so many things to choose from. So the math section is relatively new, and the things that they have are blow your mind. But go to Osmo, see what's right and best for your child and their age group, right? I picked this because honestly, if you are a parent who's done any homeschooling or done any distance learning, then your kiddo is probably behind in math skills, because the school just wasn't being very helpful, right? And when I say homeschooling, I mean that is distance learning. Those of you who homeschool probably have a much better program. I don't mean to diss at all on homeschooling at all. But a lot of what people found last year and the year before is that they got stuck with the math worksheet for their kids to do, and they were supposed to really teach it to them. And a lot of us were up a tree, right? Well, even when my son was younger and he was going to school and having that direct instruction, he would come home with the homework and I would go, I don't know how to do this. The only thing that helped me then was Khan Academy. Khan Academy has some great videos, but that was just to put a patch on it because the teacher was learning it. But when you have to do the teaching, it's a whole other thing. Osmo, Osmo, Osmo. If your child is struggling with math skills, what this does is it takes and makes it experiential. So I've got my iPad set up here, and I've got my Osmo on the base, and I've got my reflector on the top. This comes separately from this box. You have to buy the base. That is one thing, and it comes with a reflector. And once you have that, then you can go and purchase any of the Osmo family toys to be able to do them with it. And this reflector thing is the key to the whole thing, because what it does is it takes whatever is happening on the iPad and it creates a space in front of the iPad where you can set something down in front of it and have it interact. And so the games that they do, sometimes they have, so this is the Dragon Guidebook, and I'm already throwing things on the floor. So I love how this box, I love good packaging. And this is primo packaging, y'all. Because it's sturdy, it's nice, it's got a magnet, it stays closed, right? But so this becomes their math book, and I am throwing pieces everywhere. Not what I wanted to do. But you open up the math book, and it's colorful, and it's fabulous, and it's wonderful. And there's places for them to interact and do things and write things into it. But then there's a lesson over here. And it has it says WD03 on the, it has whatever the page number is. That's going to make sense when I start to do something on the iPad. But in addition to that, with this kit comes I'm going to take pieces out here to show you. There is this lovely ruler set, right? And then I have different rulers here that I'm going to interact with the iPad with, one that's centimeters and one that's inches. I don't know if you can see, because when your kids are having to learn math facts, this particular one is about measuring and understanding the length of something. But this, wait till you see. And then I have all these wonderful little pieces here. There's a whole display of pieces here that are color coded, but they also have things on them. So this is the blue hero sandwich, for instance. Okay. So I've got all these things here, and there's also a chart here for the parents, really, that tells me where, when I want to put it away fast. It's like the cheat sheet for it. Okay. So I have limited space here on my desk working from home. So I'm going to put this slightly over here. No, because it's going to end up going everywhere. I should have arranged another seat before doing this. Obviously, you would do this on the dining room table or on their desk, right? But I've already gone into the Dragon Secrets of the Dragon layer, and I've already played one game on here. But basically, they give me these starter. I'm trying to arrange it. They give me these starter places here, and I don't know if you can see, the animation is just so beautiful, and it's already said to me that there are dragons hiding. And so I've turned, there's fabulous music that plays, but I turned that down. So I clicked on that dragon. Can you see? And now it's showing.
Discovery. Find this dragon.
Okay. So it's telling me that I think I want to turn to page 5. Or no, I don't know which thing I'm doing here. I haven't done this one before. This is me doing it even as we do it. I'm going to turn to page 5. There it is. And so it corresponds with the thing, and it's telling me to put the book in front of my iPad. And as soon as I do that, the book interacts with the iPad. I know, shut up. And it becomes this whole thing where I've got a teacher who's here with me. So it's saying that it wants me to measure this dragon. And it wants me to measure it in, it looks like centimeters. So I'm going to put my I put my measuring thing down, and I'm going to measure the dragon. I just don't know whether they want me to measure the middle one or, oh, it was the bottom one. It was the bottom one. No, maybe not. I can measure all 3 of them. It's just a little bit behind. Okay, so now I'm measuring the little one.
Oops, it looks like you're measuring the wrong dragon.
See, and it tells me I'm doing the wrong one. So I'm going to measure the middle one here. And you see the tape measure is responding to where I put it. And then there we go. And so I'm going to touch I think I touched the thing saying that it's about, can you see on the bottom that here it says about 7 centimeters, but once I covered it for a second. So it's going to look and see, I put my finger right where it is. It corresponds to the 8, and it tells me it's about 8 centimeters. So I'm going to click my little blue button. Look how happy he is. Isn't that amazing? Now, I don't know what this is. It's giving me this little exclamation point. Oh, I earned a badge. I got a reinforcer. Do you see that? And so it's going to, oh, and I got another one that I'm a dragon feeder. Oh, look at all the badges I got. This is very exciting. I'm going to... As you learn more about dragons. And it has these things. I can skip them if I want to, but it has fun facts about dragons. I'm going to skip it. I have no idea what this is. Oh, these are the badges that I got. I can put them in. Okay. Super duper fun. Now, before, the reason why I won the one about feeding dragons is that they asked me to feed one of the dragons, and I don't know if I can get it to do that for me again. Let's do this. And this takes me back to the village that I'm in. Let's go here. I don't know if let's touch him again. Oh, let's feed him.
This dragon.
So I found him.
Oh, I know. Let's feed the dragon different foods to see what it likes.
Okay, we're going to feed the dragon different foods to see what it likes. Now, in my box of things that I got, I have these things that have different colors. Here I have onions. So I'm going to put onions down and see an onion popped up because it interacts with me. And it shows down here that I've got one onion. So I'm going to try, what it's teaching me to do is measure the dragon in onions. This teaches flexibility of thinking, but it also teaches me, oh, look, it doesn't quite measure up. It doesn't fill the dragon up because I have left over for this. So it's not the onions. So I'm going to take the onions away and I'm going to try avocados. And the avocados are a different length. So I'm going to see, and now I put an avocado up there. See the avocado pop up? Is that not super cool? Oh, 2 avocados doesn't quite fill up the dragon. So I'm going to keep trying until I find, oh, I wonder if 1 submarine sandwich will fill him up. Nope. Look, it's a hot dog. I thought it was a submarine sandwich. That's not going to do it. I'm going to go longer. What else have I got here? This might be too long. It looks like a churro, a chocolate churro. Oh, it's too long. It's way too big. Oh, look, see, he's getting mad. All right, I gotta go shorter than the churro, but so I've got an ear of corn. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I think the ear of corn fit perfectly. Look, he's happy. He's happy because I figured it out. And now I'm gonna click the button and let him eat it. Stand back, it says, and he eats it. So imagine, and then and at the very beginning, when I started the lesson, it asked me, there was a screen and it said, hand this to an adult. And it asked me to say where I wanted to start. Do I want the lessons to be easy? Do I want the lessons to be hard? Do I want them to be advanced? So I got to start my child or myself wherever was appropriate. So, and I love, Jasper, that you asked about what grade level. So here's the thing. Each one of them is rated for math skills that are standards for different age groups. And so there's a full array of them that go, I think, from kindergarten up through 6th grade. So, but the important thing to know is that some kids, for instance, might be in 3rd grade, but they might be working on 2nd grade standards. Or bigger, more important than that, is your 3rd grader might be struggling in math because they didn't get 1st grade math standards. So I would always encourage you that during the school year to go back. So make it fun for them. So start with the earliest place where you feel like they might have it. And you might even ask your teacher, like, where do we feel like our child's math skills are? If they say they've got 1st grade math skills, then I would get the one that's 1st grade to 2nd grade. Or start on the earlier version of the 3rd grade, whatever is appropriate. During the summer, I would push it and have them start working on the math skills for the grade they're going into and see where you have difficulties. But this makes it fun. They don't think that they're learning. They think that it's fun. Now there are other games that they can play that are math games within this as well, and that come with the Secrets of the Dragon. But Secrets of the Dragon is largely about measuring, but they're everything else under the sun and it gets harder as you go through. And as said, you could set it to start harder, and it will prompt you if you're having. Did you see when I got it wrong and it said, "Oops, you're measuring the wrong dragon"? So super fun. I love some Osmo. For those of you who have creative kids, really creative kids, they have ones where they can draw on a piece of paper, and the iPad recognizes their drawing, and then they click a button and Osmo animates what they drew. Stop it now. They have other ones where they teach fractions. I mean, you guys, it's so good. Osmo, Cyber Monday, get your child one. I'm telling you, it'll be hours and hours upon fun. All right, I got to move on because we're about out of time here. Thanks for watching Autism Live. If you found anything helpful in this video, please give us a like. In fact, make sure that you smash that subscribe button on YouTube and give us a like on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram for important updates. And please download our free podcast wherever you get your podcasts. See you next time. Until then, give your kiddos a hug from me and one for you too. Bye-bye for now. To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.